You're not separate from the universal intelligence. You are part of it. That intelligence that you seek on the outside resides inside each one of your cells. You are made perfect. When somebody has said in the past that you are God, they meant that. They meant that each cell in your body has been connected with that universal energy. So you are God in that respect. And everyone is. There is no exception, even a criminal. So what happens to a soul when it doesn't want to work on itself? It gets so confused because of the hardship of living in an incarnation. And it doesn't work on its power and its external protection. And it gets porous to allowing different entities or different energies that are not of true love to enter their field. And then in this painful confusion, the soul remembers hardship that it has experienced in other times and multiplies this hardship to an extent of powerful confusion where it forgets the preciousness of life force for an ant to a human being, that entire spectrum. So what we would like to incentivize each one is to think about becoming present in your life as much as you can, so that each action that you do is enforced by this connection to source. From the smallest action to the most important one, when you are taking decisions or when you feel that you need to move because the area where you're living is no longer benefiting you, you can only do all these movements in your life because you are connected to source. That is when everything turns into a flow. And when you think, because of your ego, that you can do it without that connection, well, you are free to do that because you are always free to do whatever you think is best for you. But you might encounter extreme difficulties. So we advise you to take the easiest path, which is always available because you have made perfect to the point where to constantly have life force in your being, you are forced to breathe. That is how it was made, and it was not made like that because of a mistake. It was made with the intelligence of the universe, the power, the God energy, and it was made like that. So it is through the breath that you connect back to this area in your body and between the chest that is your portal, that is your opening to your own clarity, to your own existence in beauty. So just remember that every time you're forced to breathe because you want to be alive is a new opportunity for you to connect to the universal intelligence. Think how big that is. Because you are part of this universe. You are not part only of planet Earth. You're granted this gift to live in the most beautiful planet that has everything to offer you. The most beautiful flowers, the most beautiful fragrant flowers, the most beautiful trees, the most beautiful rivers, the fresh water. All of this, the more you work on this allowance of consciousness in your being, the more you will automatically take care of this beautiful home that you have been granted to exist in. So everything counts. A smile to somebody who helps you in something, a word of kindness, everything that you think is important, everything that you say is important because you're constantly cared for. You're never alone. You're always watched. You always are with your group of helping spirits, of guides, of power animals, of angels, of whatever you want to put a form that is comfortable for you. Is okay because it is not in a form that this power exists. It exists in universal power, in universal energy, and it grants you a form so that you can allow it better. So form is okay, but it is okay also to not have form and to experience everything through breath, through becoming a feeling machine and understanding that each cell in your body is alive, and that each cell in your body, and those are billions of cells, are trying so hard every morning that you wake up to give you a connection to this inner joy. And it is up to you to allow them in, to make friends, to talk to them, to grant them permission. Today we're going to work on each one of you, and you need to grant permission for us to come and give you a healing. We are not able to perform a healing if your heart is not open. So it is up to you now to open your heart and to see it as a little window that opens. And with humility, with a heart filled with humility, just ask for help, and help will be granted. Thank you.